Good evening, our beloved viewers. You are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the major stories. The head of state received his Somali counterpart on a working visit. The president charts the course for the future of Djiboutian diplomacy. In full the international scene in Gaza, the UN denounces Israel's ridiculous claims about food supplies. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The President of Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, arrived in Djibouti on Wednesday for a 24 hours working visit. The Somali president was received upon his arrival by the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud's working visit to Djibouti is part of the regular high-level meeting and consultation between the two countries and brotherly people. This visit reflects our country's continued commitment to achieving stability and economic reconstruction in Somalia. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Mergili, received his Somali counterpart, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, at the Presidential Palace for a 24 hours working visit. This visit is part of the ongoing meeting and consultation between the leaders of the two countries and brotherly people. The two presidents held a session of talks during which they discussed current diplomatic development in Somalia, as well as other issues of common interest, including ways and means to strengthen the bonds of brotherhood, friendship, and cooperation between the two countries. The meeting also addressed bilateral relation and nature of support Djibouti can provide to Somalia in its effort to consolidate its government authority across its territory. This meeting reaffirmed the two countries' commitment to working together in order to achieve peace, stability, and development in the region. The Somali president was accompanied during the visit by the Somali Minister of Justice, Hassan Maalim Mahmoud, the ambassador of the Federal Republic of Somalia to Djibouti, and also participate in they have participated in this meeting. His Excellency the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, received the new Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. Abdul Qadir Hussein Umar. During the meeting at the Presidential Palace, the President offered important advice to the strengthening Djiboutian diplomacy and supporting the country's economic development. This meeting is taking place in the context of a geopolitical transformation where countries must continually redefine their cooperation strategies. President Gile emphasized the importance of promoting peace in the regional stability and African countries' integration. At the end of the reception, the Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, officially installed the new the foreign minister. The Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed preside over the official inauguration ceremony of the new Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mr. Abdul Qadir Hussein Umar, on Wednesday, April 2, 2025, at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. The Minister Abdul Qadir Hussein Umar was sworn in before the Prime Minister in the presence of cabinet members, Djiboutian diplomat, and a senior state official, affirming his commitment to serving the nation on this new strategic position. Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed said, will be able to define its position, diplomatic policies with the wisdom and determination he experienced. His experience will add value to the strengthening of international relation and our nation's interests at the global stage. Abdul Qadir Hussein Umar has held several high-level recently as ambassador of Djibouti to Kuwait. He is known for his self-sacrifice and rigor. A 3-day workshop on good governance in public companies in the institution continues for the second day at the People's Palace. This event is part of an ambitious economic and institutional reform drive spearheaded by the Minister of Finance and Economic, Mr. Ilyas Musadawali, under the leadership of the Minister of Economic and Finance. This workshop was organized by the Executive Secretariat in charge of state portfolio with technical support from the French Development Agency. The primary objective of this workshop is to reform the management practices of public entities to enhance transparency, accountability, and efficiency. These fundamental priorities principles are not merely abstract concepts, but they continue to constitute a fundamental lever for ensuring optimal management of public resources and ensuring sustainable economic development for several years. So the country has been engaged in a massive economic and institutional modernization project. The goals of this strategy is to actually shift the state's effort away from productive archive while enhancing the optimal and operational performance of this strategic structure. In a statement, the Executive Secretary of the Public Employment Service of the state explained the importance of this workshop and said that participants receive information in adapting best practices to enhance the effectiveness of their institution and their contribution to the national development. The challenges is not limited, he said, to number of financial data. It is also about the strengthening of a strategy public in order to assess the meeting the expectation of the increasingly damaging global economic environment. Like other countries around the world, the Ministry of Health in Djibouti celebrate the World Tuberculosis Day, which was established to remind the world of the threat of this disease, which is tuberculosis, which continue to pose the humanity world to the Tuberculosis Day. is held on this meeting was held in March 14 on each year, the on April 14 on each year, and this year is a theme is we can end tuberculosis, engage, invest, and act. This occasion also provide an opportunity to raise an awareness public on the preserving the disease and highlighting the effort to preserve and combat the tuberculosis. This disease remains a major public health problems worldwide because it's primarily affect the most vulnerable people who still have a difficulty on assessing the diagnosis and treatment. According to the World Health Organization, tuberculosis remains the widespread with an estimate 10.8 million cases worldwide, including 225,000 in Europe. In 2024, 2.369 cases were found for the tuberculosis were reported, and representing the advance of the rate 218 cases each population. This increase was not about 13 percentage compared to the previous years. This increase is due to the implementation of innovation methods adapted by such community cases. But also, Djibouti has equipped itself with necessity devices and also for regional facilities. The recommendation of these fundamental principles are not merely abstract for these issues. As part of the ongoing commitment to improving the health in Djibouti, the Ministry of Health organized and intensifying its effort to eliminate malaria and reduce the spread of vectors born in Djibouti, the disease. To achieve this ambitious goal, the Ministry of Health has implemented a series of strategic measures, including mass distribution of long-lasting insecticide-treated bans. This in order to ensure optimal protection against mosquitoes, indoor spraying with the persistent insecticide to eliminate adult mosquitoes inside home, destruction and treatment of the breeding sites to reduce mosquito population at their sources. The population awareness is to inform and educate on preventive measure and malaria symptoms. Free malaria screening and treatment is to ensure the equitable access to the health care. Malaria prevention among pregnant women through the free distribution of long-lasting insecticide-treated bed net during the consultation.
Behind us, they're widely used in Florida and in the United States for mosquito control, and we see that this could be a good benefit for the people of Djibouti.
And now in Tajura, the president of Tajura Regional Council, Mr. Umar, participated in Climate Change Opportunity Summit held in Marseille from March 31 to April 1. This event, organized by the city of Marseille, brought together climate change stakeholders to discuss climate change initiative and solution. The president of Tajura Regional Council, Mr. Umar Hussein Umar, participated in a plenary session to present Tajura's innovative climate change adaptation project in the region. And now moving on to the international level, the United Nations rejected Israeli claims that there is sufficient food in the Gaza Strip, describing the statement as ridiculous because humanitarian aid stock are constantly depleting. UN spokesman Stefan said at the press conference, as far as the United Nations is considering and concerned, this is ridiculous. Our stock and UN stock that enter through the humanitarian route have run out. And he also stressed the seriousness of the situation in Gaza, explaining that the World Food Programme is facing difficulty issues. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.